They underestimated you. You underestimated me. It's so great to be underestimated. I love it. I love it. Because when others judge you, they judge themselves. They underestimate themselves. So they underestimate you. They know that they can't do it. So they know sure as hell you can't do it. Oh, but baby, when you prove them wrong, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yes, baby, it's everything. Okay? So love being underestimated. Love when people hate on you. Okay? It's the best thing in the world. It's the best thing in the world. Oh my God. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you come up and when you show the world who you is and what you are, darling, oh my God, so many faces are going to be on the ground. So many faces are going to be on the ground. They ain't going to know what to do with themselves. And then you going to be looking like, see, that's what you get for underestimating me. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So what I want you to do is go show the world who you are, darling. And leave no crumbs or no stone unturned. All right. So create your reality and make it sweet. Hello and welcome to the Dr.Drea Sweet Life Show. I'm Dr.Drea and I am here to help you bake wealth into yourself to create your what? Abundant reality. All right? So let's bake up. Y'all ready? Let's go. Yes, the art of underestimation. Okay? It is so wonderful to be underestimated. It is so wonderful to be the underdog. Oh my gosh, because that means that you are a part of the elite underdog society, right? You are gifted. Something about you is so great, right? You stand out. You're different. You never knew why you were different. You never understood your story. You don't understand why you went through so many things. You are in the right place if you identify yourself with anything that I just said. You heard? Okay. It is time to wake up the art of underestimation because it is one of the greatest superpowers that you can ever have, okay? If you're not like society and you don't fit in, you will be talked about. You will be ridiculed. You will, and sometimes you can be the popular loner like me and still have, somewhat of a lot of friends, but still be absolutely different. And there's nothing wrong with being absolutely different. Hell, society tries to make you feel like something is wrong with you if you're too big, if you're too small. You have to fit this cookie cutter Coke bottle. I have to be like everybody else. And why? I got to wear the same hair like everybody else. And why? Why would you want to? My whole channel, my whole being, everything is about loving yourself. Everything is about you standing out, you being unique, you doing what the hell you want to do, you not being worried about what other people have to say to you, how other people are judging you, how other people are feeling. You are actually walking in your light. You are walking in your uniqueness. You are walking in your authenticity, and you're not worried about what everybody else has to say because it's not about them, it's about you. All right? So let's bake up. Y'all ready? You know what I'm talking about? Number one, awareness. Now, I do want to tell you that this is a series that we're going to be having weekly, right? And we're going to be talking about the art of baking up some shine. If y'all ready, let's go. All right. So number one, awareness. Realize your own limits and then accept them. Okay. Accept them. Accept your limits. It's okay. Because once you know where the limit is, you know how far you can go. And you don't have to worry about anybody trying to sway you because you in your own lane. You doing what you do. You are where you are. You are this version of yourself because you are this version of yourself. It's not up to anybody else to determine where you're supposed to be and where you are. You may be a late bloomer. You may not have no kid yet. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody else got kids. You may not have that going on. You may not be exactly where you want to be in your life, and that's okay, baby. You are on this level of your life because there are things that you need to learn, and your learning process may be a little bit more difficult, a little bit more slower. You may have a different function in life, and there is nothing wrong with that. You may have a different job. You may be a light worker. You may be a healer. You may have to go through some things and heal through some things. Other people's journey is not going to be yours, and that's okay. Who cares? Who gives a flippin' flop bob? No one cares, right? We don't care about outside validation and people thinking or trying to project their fears onto us. It's about you. So you need to be aware of your own limits. Like, okay, this is my limit, but that's okay, right? Once you're aware of the limit, be okay with it and just be like, you know what? I'm okay with it because that's my limit. But that doesn't mean that it's always going to be my limit. I'm limitless. It doesn't matter because I'm going to make it happen regardless of the fact this may just be my process. Your process may be procrastination right now. Your process may be going through some toxic shit right now. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You'll get through it. You'll get through it. And then on to the next chapter. You know what I'm talking about? We got to put the next ingredient in. We got to bake this cake. We have no time to be worried about what happened yesterday. No, we don't do that. So once you're aware and you accept it, baby, your life is about to get a whole lot better. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? Because people always say stuff and feel some type of way because they feel some type of way about their own life. They're estimating you to where they are. They're estimating you to their progress and their process. My progress and my process don't work like yours. So get out of my face. Why are you here? Get your energy away from me. Away from me. I don't care how you feel. It doesn't matter. When you start walking around with that mentality, baby, you're gonna be more aware of who you are every single day. When I realized that I wanted to walk in my power and walk in my story, baby, my life changed. And it got so much better because I wasn't worried about what everybody else was doing and how everybody else was doing it. It was all about my lane, right? And sometimes you have to be a little bit selfish in your life. It doesn't mean that you're conceited or you all in your head and everything like that and your head is big. But hype you up. Hype you up. Hype your story up. Hype you up. Okay? Yeah, because you are that important. Okay? Also think about what have you been underestimating about yourself. See, when people underestimate you, sometimes it's a like attracts a like, right? And so what you already been thinking about yourself, you feel like other people are thinking about that about you too. So you got to check yourself or you wreck yourself because when you know you that shine, it doesn't matter what everybody else is thinking. But when you actually feel self-conscious about it, you just be like, maybe what they said was kind of true. Maybe I should have, maybe I should like focus on that area of my life. Maybe I should get better with that. Sometimes we get a little lax and we don't be thinking about certain areas where we need to improve because we just going along with life. But, take the meat, leave the bone. If it's bothering you, let it bother you in a way that's going to motivate you. Because I'm not asking you to walk around here and be a robot and act like the shit didn't happen. It happened. They said it. You know what I'm talking about? People say what they feel, whether it's projection or whatever it is, because they're lacking. Instead of encouraging you like, hey, well, at least you got this far, man, and you still alive and you still making it happen. What about the things that I'm grateful for? I'm aware of everything getting better for me. I'm aware that I'm always constantly moving because energy is always moving around me. The energy of me is always moving. So why would I be worried about where I am right now? I'm more concerned with where I'm going and getting better every single day, every single moment. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. Is what they're saying really true? Do you really care? Stop caring. Let it go. Let it go. Put that caring energy into you improving yourself, right? And if somebody got something to say, in their face. You know what I'm talking about? In their face. All right, so y'all like, share, and subscribe. That is it for today. I will see you tomorrow. We are definitely going to talk about the next subject in this series, which is actually self-love, because I know you need that self-love, and we're going to talk about how that's going to change the whole trajectory of how you've been thinking about yourself and your whole life, your whole story. Everything is getting ready to change, all right? So y'all meet me in the next video, all right? So until then, I love y'all. Bake up, and remember, life is like a cake. The ingredients depend on whether you rise or fall.